whachow, I think I kick that Zimmer super pooper saga today. We're joined by musical Michael.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, meow.
Gabriela Rica Gonzalez.
He's gonna draw the tiny cactus with his tiny pencil and his tiny notebook.
Crikey Dave. I'm a stupid barber. Cyberlink.
Celebrity endorsements.
Frogman.
There's only one means of defense against bears: coconut shells.
Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina, and welcome to my new crib.
Tracy.
Yeah, I can totally do this on my own without eggs. I'm sure.
And hey, it's that Sheehan.
I'm just gonna take a nappy poop.
All right.
A nap and a poo? Or a nap?
What
you
the
gonna
science
poop? Why
done?
you gonna
Because
poop while
when
you
you say
nap? That's
Y
the
like
question.
E, you could say in Spanish.
We've already got the name of the episode. A nap and a poop.
So, I win! 10 points for me.
Because it was so innocent. You were so innocent. It was like a little kid, like a nap and a poo.
Two for the price of one.
It was like something off of like Dora the Explorer, like a nap and a poo. What?
Science done.
I like how you immediately say Dora.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Wow.
Just
I'm
saying.
a little bit offended because that's actually accurate.
She's Mexican. The joke is she's
A
Mexican.
lot like Dora when I was a kid.
First everything ever.
There's like a picture of me in like this pink jacket and like the bowl haircut, just like hers, like running around like, there's Dora in her natural habitat.
You look too fucking cute.
I know.
Alright, just some news to move things along. Crash Does a Thing is up on youtube.com/doesathing. Go on, or just doesathing.com will take you there.
Doesathing.com, yeah.
Go check it out. It's doing really
Wait,
well.
We have a doesathing.com?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's
There's also supersci-guy.com that goes nowhere because I don't know what to do with it, but I have it.
Super show.
Direct it to a picture of your butt.
Alright.
This is a review and you just like just thumbs up like, hey, and that's it.
I'm so doing that. It's not even funny.
That's superpsycho.com.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's like, what else do you need? Like, there you go. But yeah, Crash Does a Thing is finally complete, and oh, that was a project.
It's fucking Crash Saturday morning. Oh my fucking god.
It went fucking crazy. He's a fucking
Like
machine.
Well, there was no dialogue, and I wanted to actually animate a lot more because I love doing this stuff. So to actually have him like almost imbue like typical Looney Tunes cartoons with Saturday morning stuff, and just have him do stuff, I thought was like really was fun. I wanted to do that. It's came out really well.
Oh yeah, like we had finished the script, which the process of that was me freaking out and not because I wrote a script originally that was really fucking stupid. It was like Crash went to the bathroom and like the phone rang and it was really stupid. It was dumb. And then I asked Nero, I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? And Nero was like, that's funny, but it seems weird that you could just replace Crash with anyone and it would still work. And I'm like, fuck.
God, he's right.
So I agonized about it. I played the games. I played a lot of Crash. I watched a lot of gameplays trying to get some sort of essence to capture it. And I sit back down one night and Cyberlink is like, hey, why don't you have Crash like try to get a box that he can't reach and he could just try to get it different ways. And I'm like, fuck!
Saver extraordinaire.
And I'm like 2 weeks of me like, I don't know what to do. And Cyberlink's half jerking off like, hey, why don't you like just do this?
Well, fine. Writes it down angrily.
I can't help it if I'm good at multitasking.
No, it was cool, and thanks to Mr. Luke here, we got an awesome idea and refined it and animated it, and there it is. And also have to thank Bev Woof. Woof is it as well?
Bexy, but just Bexy.
Or Bexy, yeah, or hopefully I haven't said names wrong. Bexy, I had to thank her very much because she donated to the Do a Thing for Dave thing, well, for me, and I'm really
Do a thing
grateful
for
that, but
me.
also-
Do a thing for me.
Do a thing for me. No, I was really grateful for that she donated that, and because she donated a lot, she got to suggest the next one, and thanks to her, Crash is here. She was the one that suggested it, so yeah, big thanks to her.
And yeah, we're only a day in, and a lot of people have come forward saying how much they like it, including one that we did not expect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, the co-creator of Crash
Jason Rubin.
Jason Rubin. Linked with Chow. Link Crash does a thing, and was like, "Well, this is a lot better than anything Universal could produce." I was like, "Oh,
Well, wasn't it that? Yeah, I think the tweet here is that. Oh God, I don't have it. It's something like that. They're better than the cartoon they were going to produce. Yeah, much better than the abandoned one.
yeah."
Apparently, there was one. So that's a nice compliment.
This is really cool. That is fucking awesome. And I did a gift set of the little dance, and it got like 150 reblogs in 15 minutes. I was like, all right.
It's currently up to 423 notes.
Gift sets.
It was
Gift
300.
sets.
It was 300 before.
Is that the video? Is that the video or the gift set?
The gift set.
Yeah, I thought so.
No pressure.
That's pretty rad. Pretty rad.
So go check it out. And also, like, Gabby, do you want to talk about Galacon?
I do. Galacon
Canny.
is coming up. I voiced Canny, and because I voiced a small horse, I'm going to Germany. And also Sai, because he wrote the small horse.
I wrote a small horse.
He wrote that too.
I did.
But yeah, we're Sai and I are guests at Galacon in
cyanide?
Ludwigsburg, Germany.
Cyanide.
You're a Galacon.
Going to PonyCon in Germantown. We are going to be guests there alongside Andrea Libman and Peter New and a lot of other people. And it'll be great. So if you live in Germany and want to go to a My Little Pony convention, it's probably one of our fans. This applies to one of you. That's the joke. I'm done now.
Yay.
Sorry, I had someone that paid to be on the show. Was like, "Hey, when am I gonna be on the show?" And I'm like, "Ah, crap." And I'm like, "Do you want to join now?"
Shit.
We expect punctuality in this show.
I forgot. I'm
When we
like,
say 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. God damn it.
I made a boo-boo.
We don't mean 7 o'clock the next night. Ugh.
We mean 7, not 7-ish.
The jerks.
I hope everybody's ready to go an extra 15 minutes. Yay!
Okay. I'm gonna be late for my.
All right, okay. We're just starting. We're just starting, and it's totally normal. This is fine, and it's fine. And and oh my God, I just started with Chow, and now he's gone.
You scared him off. Oh my god.
Well, I
I can't
tried.
help it.
I tried. Okay, there. Nope.
Nope.
No. Nope.
No.
Nope. It's like
Ring,
whack-a-mole.
ring.
Like we got him. No. What?
In the middle of the news segment. Aww.
Aww.
This is whachow to Major Tom.
This is the most suspenseful whachow ever.
I know, right?
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I guess they gave up.
I don't know. They're probably nervous because we're all sitting here and they're like, "Fuck that!"
Well, maybe they're having technical difficulties. But
God,
I don't understand. It just says "sad brony is sad." I don't understand.
What even is this?
I
It's
don't-
great.
I am
oh,
so
now I feel
confused right now.
bad.
I'm just confused.
Ew.
Well, I am too, but that's kind of par for the course. So
Whatever. So Galacon's coming up, and if you're in Stuttgart, Germany, and
Ludwigsburg. Last year was Stuttgart, and this year it's Ludwigsburg.
and if you just happen to be there, show up, and I'll sign
Go
all
to
your stuff.
galacon.com. Is it .com or .eu? What the fuck? Just Google Galacon, and then you'll find the website.
Galacon.eu.
Yeah.
Shit.
Galacon.
It's in August, the beginning of August, and it'll be a lot of fun if you guys are in Germany and you want to go. If you're bronies, you think you can make it out, like get a plane ticket, do that shit because it'll be a lot of fun.
And if you're fans of us, and this is probably going to be like the only time Gabby and I are going to be in Germany, so if you want to just suck it up and deal with ponies, then come on down.
Yeah. And we have
Hello.
our guest.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Did you make
there
it?
you go.
There it is.
Yay.
Hey.
We did it. We did the thing. Hello, welcome to the show. Do I call
How are
you?
you?
Do I call you Moku Scratch, or what do you want me to call you?
You can just call me Filipino Johnny, I guess.
Filipino Johnny. And Filipino Johnny! Everybody welcome him, quick.
Yay!
Hey, homie.
Filipino Johnny.
Hello, Filipino Johnny. I'm sorry about forgetting completely because I'm a dunce. I don't have an excuse. I don't have alcohol or anything. I just forgot.
You thought about alcohol and it got you drunk, and that's easy.
Si's just in a state of perpetual inebriation.
Yeah.
Really drunk.
I'm just high on life.
I am the
crack.
gift of friendship.
That's beautiful and profound.
And also crack.
So we're talking about how great butts were. Do you want to fill us in how great butts are?
Butts are amazing.
There you go. That's it.
Confirmed
I like
for
this
butts.
guy. I like this guy. We can agree on this.
Butts are great.
Butts are
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that settled.
Okay, so, all right, Sean, you have a sketch on YouTube.
Yeah, if you go to youtube.com/onearmedbaldguy, you can see the new sketch. Most intense man in the world moves in, and I'm not the most intense man in the world, but you meet him. And it took like, but you meet him, and it took like an hour to film. Or maybe even less than that. I don't know. Either way, it's up on One Armed Bald Guy YouTube, and there's gonna be another one up next week. I'm not in it, but check it out anyway, because you love it. Please.
Yeah, I do.
I'm on my way.
Because I'll watch it. Will you?
Were you? What are you talking to Filipino Johnny or like?
I'm talking to anyone who's willing to listen.
I'm only half willing to listen. Does that count?
I'll watch
Good
you.
enough.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening at all.
Razor might listen.
All right, so me and X managed to Tracy and X managed to get a car. But I wrote me
we
here.
managed to.
Yay!
We're thank you, like everybody that donated towards our getting a car thingy. We managed to find a really decent car, and it's working, and it's not showing any signs of breaking down at the moment.
Yay!
awesome.
But
At
with
this
my
point in
car
time.
history, you know, and Sai has named it as well. We let Sai name it because he set up the whole thingy, and it's called Yuffie. And yay! Thank you to everybody.
and now come on, let's get inside Yuffie.
Yeah, we can all get it.
I know some people would like that a lot.
I go for rides inside Yuffie all the fucking time. It's great.
Yeah,
She's very
I ride her every day. It's all
Yeah.
That's
It's warm inside, but a little bit dry.
Eh?
My goodness.
Eh? Eh?
It's a sex joke, laugh.
But you know what? I wake up the next day and my material's gone.
Jokes.
God.
They're like jokes you
Yep.
can't have. Ever.
I've just played that part in FF7 as well. Ace. Anywho.
Spoilers! Jesus Christ!
Ugh.
No.
All right, I have a story. Gabby and I have a story to tell.
Oh boy. Con stories. So we were at a convention.
Gabby and I recently attended Fiesta Equestrian in Houston, Texas.
Whoa.
And it was a great con. For a first-year con, they knew what they were doing. They had a lot of guests. They had a lot of like actual voice actors there. They totally knew what they were doing. Good job. Good job, Fiesta Equestrian. It was a ton of fun.
Hell yeah, the best. It was
Yay.
the best pony con I've been to so far, and I think the best con out of this year so far, for me, anyways.
Yeah, it was. It was freaking awesome. It was really sweet. Like Gabby and I got to sit with Peter New and Ashley Ball. That's not right. Andrea Libman. Andrea Ball.
Ashley Ball was there, but not there because she had a concert.
But we got to talk to some people, and it was great and amazing and gramazing and blah, blah, blah. However, there was a small little giddy up in my hitch along. A small little snafu, little. Someone was claiming to be the main six of Friendship is Witchcraft. And if you don't know any of this pony shit, and you're like, oh my god, I'm totally tuning out. Long story short, Friendship is Witchcraft is basically My Little Pony abridged. And it's one of the most popular ones, and this chick was saying that she was part of it, and we all was like, okay, well, she has the guest bet, so she has to be. Oh, she wasn't. was not related to Friendship as Witchcraft in any way, shape, or form. And it was really bizarre. And, Cause like, oh, I felt fucking stupid because I was on stage with this chick. Like, she was really super nice and was like really, was helping me along. Cause I was nervous about going on stage because this was the first time that I was an actual like legitimate guest at anything. And so so I was like, oh god, what do I do? She's like, oh no, it's no problem. Just get on stage. I can stay up there and help you out if you want. So there's video of her up there, like, oh look at that fake. And then Gabby and I walk along like, we're here too, cause dicks. Like, I feel like such a chode monkey because we're up there like this. I'm now buying that she's this person and whatever. Oh, but but she was really nice. It was really friendly, and like I went to hang out with Mike the microphone, and everybody was there. We were all hanging out, and she was there, and it was cool. It was fine. And then like at one point, Mike told me like he's like, hey, keep this on the down low, but that friendship is witchcraft chick. She might be a fake, and I'm like, what?
Oh no.
He said, "Keep it on the down low, man." Jeez.
I mean, yeah. like everyone's looking at me, and I lean back, like, what? What? What's the big deal?
I mean, go on.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. So like, we're all hanging out, and I'm asking her, I'm like, hey, do you have like a Twitter? And she's like, oh no, I don't have one. And I'm like, okay. Oh, well, do you have a Facebook? It was like, yeah, it's under a fake name though. And I'm like,
clue number 2.
Okay. And she tells me. She tells me what it is and like check it out. I'm like, okay, well there she is. So I'll just friend, I guess. And that's kind of weird or whatever. So I'm walking along and like a bunch of stuff happens, but I'm hanging out at the dealer's hall at Level Up Studios, and you should go there and buy stuff. But we're hanging out at Level Up Studios, and then I check my phone. I see that Jesse Nowak has reblogged like something from Sherclop Pones, the creators, saying that like she's a fake. They're not there. This person.
Yeah, there's an imposter at the convention at Fiesta Equestria specifically.
And I was like, oh no fucking way, because I couldn't believe it. Who would like if you're gonna impersonate someone, go a little bit smaller? I mean, that's like one of the most popular things. Like, it'd be like Johnny running around saying like, I'm Little Karibo. Like, okay, like
I don't think she'd be able to believably pull off Little Karibo.
No,
no, can.
Well, the beard isn't nearly as majestic.
I think as we discussed, I think a couple of days ago, I think the idea, at least assuming there's a lot of other issues at hand, but the fact that not many people know about the actual creators themselves of Venturous Witchcraft. Whereas Martin, Martin because he goes to conventions. You see the face of Martin everywhere. Whereas, as far as I've gathered, the Friendship is Witchcraft people, the two of them, they're not really out there a lot. So to have someone turn up and claim that, oh, I'm a part of it, you'd think like, huh. Although I would argue that you'd think that the convention heads would be a little bit like, really like, skeptical because, does that happen a lot? Like at conventions, like someone walks up, yes, I am totally William Shatner. Hello, hi there.
Yeah, I know that Griffin and Jenny do live streams sometimes. Like you'll be on camera doing the voices, so I'm a little surprised if nobody called her bluff sooner. And I've met both of them; they're cool guys. And it sucks that they have to have like something like this happen to them.
Well, see, yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, like. Even Dan was like, oh, yeah, I saw them at Everfree, like the video of them. Not everyone's seen them. I, for one, am the example of people like, yeah, the Friendship is Magic Friendship is Witchcraft team. I don't know anything about them. I do now. But if you were to ask me before the convention, I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a guy and a girl. And so, like, one girl claiming that she's a part of the team, like, I would believe that, at least before somebody, like, said, well, maybe that's not true.
But, so anyway, I got up and I was like, I need to tell the con chair, I need to get this on. I need her out of here. I just thought I was like, oh man, it's always something at some of these pony cons, like something lights on fire, or people take money and run, or, there's an imposter. I'm like, this is what this con is going to be known about, because I don't remember a fucking thing about Lost Pegasus Unicon. I don't know. All I know is that
because we weren't there. But...
Well, I know, exactly. But the only thing I know about is that it was a flop. And I remember BronyCon being like a big deal, but what I also remember is the fucking fire. So I'm like, oh, I really don't want this to be one of these things. I don't want it to be a big deal, and I want Fiesta Crest to be remembered for being like a good con that has their shit together, versus like some infiltrator going or some changeling going around. And I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I take it back.
Well, they made the same joke, so go ahead.
No, I know. I referenced them. Actually, I thought of that joke. Copyright.
Let me just confirm that over Twitter. Hang on a minute.
But anyway, so I'm running around. I can't find the con chair, so I'm like running around spinning my wheels. And my buddy Dan, who we spent the weekend with, Pally Dan, we were hanging out. Not Dan Paladin, but Pally Dan. We were hanging out, and he's following me around, and yeah, I'm running around like an idiot. And I'm like, oh, I'm just running around like because I'm pissed off. And I look back at him, and he's like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, oh, why don't we go back and like stop spinning our wheels? He's like, that's a good idea. So there's a line forming for like a voice actor sign, and I'm like, okay, well, let's get in the line or whatever. So let's go back and get Gabby. So on my way back, we're going back, and I swear to God, I see her. I see this I'm like, oh my God, I cannot fucking believe there she is. So I'm like, she's walking up, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, like, I had a bunch of things run through my head all at once, because it was like, it was only like about a couple seconds for her to like walk over to me. But in that little bit of time, I had like every possible scenario I could think of. I was like, if she got on stage, people were just going to boo at her and it'd be like a really big thing. And like, I really just wanted her to go. So I was like, I need to show you something. She was like, oh, yeah, what's that? And I'm like, here, let me get it out. And she's like, okay, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I'm like, yeah, you can. So I show her this post that Jesse reblogged. And, she's reading it, and her just demeanor, her face just sinks. And she goes, sheet white. And she looks at me dead in the face and is like, I thought my fans would support me. And I look over at Dan, he looks at me, and we're both like, what the fuck?
in brackets, fans.
Yeah, and then she's like, I can't believe they've been denying my existence for months now. And I'm like, I've been following Friendship is Witchcraft since like day one. Like, what are you talking about?
I thought my fans would be supportive.
And I was like, oh, and so Dan is just looking baffled. I don't know what to do either. He's like, I need to go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm like, that's a good idea. So then I was like, oh shit, we're dead center. This motherfucker. We blew it open. Like, and so we go back. I go back and I'm checking Twitter a little while later, and Circlop Pums. I tweeted about all that happened, and the creators were like, we're not happy about that. And I'm like, what did you want? Her to go on stage and be, like, cannibalized in front of everybody? Like,
actually, yes, that's what they said.
I was like, that's not cool.
Not cannibalized, but basically saying, like, hey, somebody get her on stage and make her do the voices. And I do not agree with that.
It's definitely why it's good that you did actually let her know, because didn't you say that later on you were chilling out somewhere and then she was behind you being escorted out?
I think...
We think she was. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, it's good that, because I don't know, it sounded like the reaction from. I mean, it's sure enough, like you can, I can understand them being pissed off that this person just turned up to a convention saying, "Oh, I'm a part of this thing," and it's like, no, you're not. But the reaction to it, they were like encouraging people to go up to her and whisper her ear, saying, "Circlop knows," and then like stab her in the back, and then like throw a body in a dumpster.
See,
and then
like whispering. The whispering thing itself is innocent enough, and it's fine, and that would probably freak her out to like get her out of the convention. But like Sai had pointed out before, people can get violent.
Like people were really willing to like defame her quite a lot on social media and whatnot. So I mean,
right?
Some over enthusiastic fan, maybe socially awkward enthusiastic fan, like maybe went a little too far, and then there's this giant mob mentality. I don't know. I just wanted her to leave the con, and I thought if she knew about this and was scared, she would just leave and not come back, because I wanted, because I first found Fiesta Across the Room and they didn't have any guests confirmed, and they were just like a new website, and I was like, oh dude, there's this con that's in Houston, and I wanted to do well, so I produced the promo out of my own pocket, and I wanted them to do well, and so now there's this chick that just pathological liar that's trying to besmirch the whole con. I was like, you just need to go, because I really don't want this to be like a thing. I mean.
Yes, I want to say real quick, like we've been talking about how we've been worried about everyone else's reaction towards her, but as you just mentioned, her being a pathological liar, I'm happy that you're all right, because I question her sanity. it's not, the reason nobody picked up on it. It's like it's not something you think somebody would do. It's not something that you look out for. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you guys are all right. I mean, for all we know, she's like overly attached girlfriend, but con guest edition. You know what I mean? So
no, I have no idea. But like when she started like sobbing at me, I was like, is she gonna pull a knife or some crap? Like I was like, I didn't feel too scared about it because we were
I thought your first problem was when he walked up to her and said like, okay, I need to hear some news. But first, here's a knife, a gun. Just hold these for a second. Can you point him to my neck here? Okay, here's some news.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad.
you just play her game. You just lie instead. And you're like, yeah, I'm actually the the talent manager for the main six, and you don't seem to be on the list. And then she's like, oh. So,
I'm actually the voice for the main six on the actual show.
No, yeah. Hello, I'm the main six.
Hello, I'm an actual pony.
I am a pony.
The main six.
Hello, I am the pony. Actually, I am a pony.
Hi, my name's Jim Hasbro. I believe you're infringing on my copyright.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
I'm Taryn Strong. I voice
Taryn Strong.
I'm Taryn Strong, and I voice Twilight Little Sparkle. I don't know.
Sparkle.
Little Sparkle.
Twilight Sparkle. The greatest.
Twilight Twinkle.
Twilight Manlight.
Hello, I'm a person. Get the fuck out of the way.
Thank you, Terrence Strong.
Well, thankfully nothing bad happened, and she left. Nothing eventuated. So hopefully it'll be on next year, and hopefully there won't be as many liars.
Yay!
I have to say she's insane, but I will give her. That's pretty masterful trolling right there. That's.
We'll see. Like, I don't know if it's trolling or not. I think honestly, like, the
I see. It's not trolling. It's her being insane.
Sorry, Mike. It's just like I could give less of a fuck right now.
Well,
no, go ahead. No. I'm sorry, Gabby. It was funny to me.
No, I'm good.
All right.
It was wrong of her, but fair play to her for having balls the size of like fucking cannons to actually just walk into a convention and be like, "I'm famous, love me." It's like,
yeah, how did she even get a guest pass?
We don't know.
I have no idea.
We honestly don't know.
I think she walked up to like a newbie. And
See, here's the thing. She was with a bunch of other community guests when she first walked into the early bird event. She was with a group of other community guests. And as far as we knew, we weren't allowed to get our community badges until the next day. Huh. And they just kind of were like up on the stage waiting for the voice actors, so they were like entertaining the audience. So I assumed that maybe she walked in with some of the other musicians, and they just believed her as well and were vouching for her. That's my theory.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've walked into like one convention next to X, and they gave me a guest pass once, and I was like, I'm not even doing anything. He's like, yeah, have it anyway. Okay. So
it sounds like. I suppose it's one of those situations where just because there's such little information that you don't know, because there are people that I don't know of that people mention all the time. So if I go into a convention and guys like, oh, I'm the amazing Let's Player Maximum Overdrive guy, like, yeah, you are, I think.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. Dude, I love Maximum Overdrive. He's really funny. He voices the main six, don't you know?
Whoa!
No, he goes one over. He voices the main seven.
Oh my fuck!
Oh, because he has to go one step beyond. Give him all the badges.
All the badges.
He's also the nostalgia critic.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I thought he looked familiar. I mean,
no, that's not possible because the nostalgia critic is a terrible Let's player.
Sing. Lest we forget.
All right, so that it was a really good. Besides that little hiccup at the beginning, like really well run con, everything, all their ducks in a row. They really had their shit together. So I thought for first year, I've been to another first year con that was, wow, they had no idea what the fuck was going on.
I hope this year they know what they're doing, because I might, just might, if I'm not busy, I might go there.
Oh, you're gonna have fun.
I want to see if I can get a booth there.
Good luck. Oh, you're trying to make some money golds.
I might. Actually, yeah, that's a cool thing. If I can just mention that this was the first convention ever that I got to actually like sell stuff at a booth. I got to
Yay.
sell things under Level Up, and I was doing pony commissions, and I sold a lot of like I did sketch commissions, and then I had 2 custom made like pony toys. I made a lot, and so I'm trying to decide if I want to like go to conventions and do like vendor hall stuff.
Oh, how awesome!
That'd be cool.
It was definitely a really cool experience to actually like just try it and like be able to be like, hey, maybe I could sit here and sell my art.
Make that money. Make that money.
Make that paper.
Make that
Gonna
money.
make that paper.
That's dollar.
Bills.
Gabby gonna make that money. Make that money. Sorry, go. It's a song now. I don't know. Make that money.
So, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to the Q&A part. I only have 2 questions, but Filipino Johnny and not Puerto Rican Johnny.
Yes.
Would you like to read an answer? I guess it'll be kind of weird to answer it, but fuck it. Would you like to read and answer the first question?
Make work. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'll read the first question as soon as it loads.
Okay. Let's all just sit here and wait. No pressure.
If I might say something, though.
What's that?
I've met Sai and Gabby in person.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was at the Akon panel. And my first question to them was, did Martin know about the religion about him?
Oh, that's right.
I remember that.
I still am curious about that. Where is that?
Oh wait! Did you dress up as Vinyl Scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I remember.
He remembers the pony.
His beard and stuff.
Wait.
No, and we met you the first time the year before the other Acon when it was in the other building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool. Me too.
Yeah.
By the way, that religion is the Church of Little Karibo, and it's on Facebook.
The Church of Little
It's on
Karibo.
Facebook. Okay.
The Church of.
Well, I gotta check it out. I need to join that.
Has
Yeah,
the
me
Church of
too.
Little Karibo made peace with the Church of Sisinus yet?
Yes.
Oh, not yet.
Soon.
Oh, okay.
One
It's a
day.
long-standing feud.
They're fighting over the promised land.
It's still a dark time.
Martin's beard.
Wait.
All right. All right. Also, son, I have the same birthday as you. But,
Wait, the day?
yeah, me and son have the same birthday.
Wait, like the year? Like.
Not to the year, but to the day.
I know. I was like, I'm an old motherfucker. Are you sure about that? Well, cool. Taurus is forever. Woo!
As old as I am.
Well, you had to fight Diablo and Tristram and.
Have you heard of the Have you heard of the Harada Sai guy?
He was there when Diablo was released.
All right.
Diablo in the balls.
Damn it, Puerto Rican Vinyl Scratch.
All right. I see it. Damn it. Okay, out of all the projects you have been involved in, what was your favorite one you worked on?
Well, what is it?
It would be AXCF, because that was the wrestling thing I did with my friends.
Oh, I don't. Oh, cool. Okay, you actually have an answer. Holy crap. Well, very good.
That's cool. All right.
All right, how about you, Dave?
Let's see. The project worked in. I don't know. I mean, the Crash one has been the most funnest one. It's been pretty fun. Oh, one of the most recent ones was a whole bunch of animators from uni that we studied together. We worked together to make a music video for Powderfinger, a big music band out here in Australia, and it kind of sucked because they were using the latest After Effects. My laptop couldn't work it, so I had to buy a new one. The new one died and regenerated into a new laptop. It was kind of annoying.
You had to get used to it for a couple seasons, and then you started to like it.
Pretty much, yeah. But what was cool about it was, for at least for like several days, I got to like, drive up to my friend's place, here in Brisbane back when I was living on the coast. So while it was a long trip, we were all of us in and off, like in a sort of little technically office space in their house with all these computers, and it was just fun because it was like, oh, so this is what it's like to work in a studio. Oh, the legends were true. And it was just fun because I got to help like make the animatic for the project, help like even though I couldn't do After Effects stuff, I got to use Flash and make stuff with that, and just be a part of this like project of making something with a whole bunch of people. And I don't know, I just like the fact that there was just that physicality of just being around a whole bunch of people, and just I don't know, it was really. I wish I could have worked more if my laptop hadn't fucking died, but it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool.
Gabby, what project you been part of? Tell me everything.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to the Galacon thing and say, so far my favorite project to be working on has been like the promos for Galacon.
Bazam!
And then just any of the art stuff that I've been able to do for them, and then by proxy being a part of Khaleesi, all of those projects relating to Galacon, it's been really cool because like I don't know, it's something that I got recognized for. Like at like that VS Equestria, like people were like, "Oh, dude, you voiced Canny. Like I loved that promo," or like, "Oh, I love your art," this and that. But like, it's just cool to like have helped a lot of people like through the Khaleesi thing, and then like do a silly voice, and people enjoy it so much that now they want to donate even more money to help like a cause or like go to a convention and see friends. It's just cool that a lot of stuff has come out of like a cartoon horse that I drew once.
Yeah. That's cool.
Awesome.
Frog Man.
Yo.
What? Give me an answer.
Can't think of certain projects. I can only think project collaborators, which is both you and Falero. Just that have so many different projects that are all fun to work with. Like Beetleman I like working on. PG Ponies I like working on, even if I'm not that big a pony fan. And Super Saga Super Show, like doing, especially just doing the editing and drawing whatever's.
And having the panel spin around like crazy to where it like goes so fast it starts to go backwards.
Yeah, and spending a week long without any breaks working on it, that's one too.
Yeah, that's my favorite part too, yeah, totally.
And with Falero, it's just that we tend to have like the same mindset that some of the stuff we do.
Actually, hold on.
Well.
Hold on. Were you being sarcastic?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
Like we did that one Normal Alchemist Christmas thing where I did the drawings with him and then did the promo for him as well, and currently thinking of another kind of project we can work on in future mostly, and it's mostly just researching by watching lots of tokusatsu and stuff. Which I hope we can do because it sounds like a promising thing. So yeah, it's just not favorite projects, but more of favorite project collaborators because I like working with people in general.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Musical Michelangelo.
Pizza. No. One thing I really let's see. Gosh, I think one of my favorite projects that I've worked on. It's a tie between two. I think. One of them would have to be, being the Caraboscus and the whole Waltz of the Forest thing because I did have a wonderful time recording for that, and it led to a fantastic thing to sing live at Youmacon, and that was a ridiculous experience, and I had such a good time with that. I'd say the second thing was probably going to be
the Power Ring.
Oh yes! Oh gosh, the Power Ring. Oh my goodness. I love the Power Ring though. Oh my, like this is CNN. I am your father. Like I died when I first said that. No, I had a lot of fun with Detective Grimoire recording his Echo. So I had a lot of fun with that. So that was also really fun.
Yeah.
So that was a blast. So those two.
Lady Nanaki.
Yo.
What's your thing?
Well, I think the favorite thing was for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX 17, because it was just so much fun with the guys and recording and stuff. It was fun, and I had fun, and it was fun.
Was it fun, though?
Yeah. Yeah, and otherwise it's X's FMAB abridged. Because just playing Alphonse and being totally out of context where he's a sweet, like, innocent child and totally blowing that out of the water is just so much fun.
Cool. Jeaner.
My favorite project that I ever did was when I took a shit yesterday.
How was that?
Oh, Gina.
I love you, Gina.
Gina.
I worked really, really hard on it, and
We're all really proud of you. I think we came out great.
a lot of people
That was
saw,
gonna be
a lot of people saw it.
fanfic.
Made a big splash with fans.
It invoked a lot of emotion in a lot of people, like a lot of different emotions. There was rage, there was happiness.
There wasn't a lot of happiness, I assume, though.
More passion.
I'm sorry, I laugh at my own jokes because I'm a loser.
Well, we love you.
You're our loser. That's just.
Gina, you're so cute.
Hey, it's that John.
Yes.
What's your thing?
Huh. That's like asking me to pick my favorite children.
You have to do
Favorite-
that
I'll just skip you if you want.
How many are your favorite children?
Yes, 20.
All of them?
Proud of you.
You were a voice
None
in
of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
them?
You did like a cameo role in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I guess the most intense man in the world stuff's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, going back to that again. I see. All right.
Yeah, it's like
Shall I have to watch
this
it?
is like my shit. It's like yeah, I guess
You took
stuff like
everyone's
my
proud of their
face,
shit today. I don't know what the fuck.
Sean's favorite shit.
It was the June 24th when I remember.
See, he did say he was going to take a nap and a poo.
He did. He did. That's right.
Anapu?
And a poo? Cyberlink,
Yes.
tell me your story.
I think the projects I'm most proud of are Sonic F and A Sucking No Choosing Day, even though I hate the latter, because it's me being able to put my own spin on stuff that I really, really care about and sort of right a lot of wrongs that I found with the source material. Like, Sucking No Choosing Day, it speaks for itself, but with Sonic F, some of the stuff I wanted to go in and do is like make Chris into a likable character, for example, and that takes effort. And I think we're actually doing a decent job at that so far. But
Yeah.
like just being able to take these characters and these worlds that I really love and put my own spin on them, that's always enjoyable. My favorite project right now is one that's in the very early stages I'm working on with my friend Durtek from Embrose Satellite. It's something very different from the previous stuff I've done, but it's something that I think is going to do a lot of good for the kind of people who would follow this show and who we would meet at cons and stuff like that. I think it might actually have the potential to really take off and help a lot of people with a subject that I know does cause a lot of people sort of undue stress and confusion. So I'm eager to see how that ends up. And obviously the project I am most proud of is the Sonic short I animated with Tails making out with a speed limit sign.
Yay!
Huh.
It was glorious.
That was my favorite. I was going to say that.
My favorite is the bird.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Bird.
Let's see. The thing that I'm most proud of is I've been involved in a lot of projects over the years with a lot of different people. I've gotten to meet a lot of really big personalities, but something that still holds dear to my heart today is the fact that I got to do some voices for Ed's World when Ed was still around. And like in the Atlantis one, I'm like a guard, and then I think in the Christmas one, I'm a spider that they step on, and I just scream incoherently. And in the credits of like the first Santa Claus, or maybe the second, I don't remember, but if you click, there's an Easter egg where it's my audio in whole, and I went on for like 3 minutes of the spider that's like, ah, oh my god, I'm dying! Ah, ah.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Oh god.
Hi,
And
body.
I just went, but it really meant a lot to me because like Ed's World it still is a really big fucking deal. But that the fact that he was kind enough to let me be on it because he was a fan of my stuff. Like he was such a big deal, and at that time I was nothing, and it made me feel like I was a little bit of a big deal too for just a second.
You are a big deal.
No, you're a big deal.
Oh. Well, cool. I'm gonna go to a convention.
All right.
Hello, I'm Psy Guy. I do the voices for Friendship is...
Friendship is Psy Guy.
Friendship is Psy Guy.
I'm Psy Guy Sparkle.
Hold on, I gotta go on Twitter like, somebody shoot her with a gun. That's how angry I am.
But the gun has to fire knives.
Yes.
And then knives have to be on fire.
And
Tinted poison.
go get him. Go get him.
Go. Good.
You have to go up to her and whisper here is like, Psy Guy knows.
No.
Psy Guy spot.
Psy Guy Spot knows.
All right, so now that that's out of the way, I'm going to make you all read the next fanfic.
We thought we'd escaped, but it was too late.
Oh, damn it, so I thought you
There's
loved
only
us.
4 characters.
Wow.
They could change. What's the? Somebody read the title. I want you guys to read the title.
Vegeta versus Pikachu.
No, it's like Vegeta versus Pikachu.
Vegeta versus Pikachu.
All right. A musical mic. You get to assign roles, and you have to give Filipino Johnny a good one.
Vegeta.
Okay.
I think there's Vegeta, Trunks.
He's in the chat.
That was in the
Okay.
chat.
Vegeta, Trunks, and Pikachu. Can I be Vegeta?
Yeah. Dave, you will be Vegeta.
Thank you.
Filipino Johnny. Okay, I'm gonna have you to be Pikachu.
Pika?
I wish Fred was
You
here
got
so
it.
we. I wish Fred was here so we could make him Trunks.
I don't know.
I can go get him. I'll be right back. Hold on.
No.
Let's see. Goodness. Sai, I want you to be the narrator. I want you to narrate.
Well, okay. I will try my very best.
Right. And
Pick one of the girls. Tracy.
Tracy.
Hello.
Tracy, you want to be Trunks?
I could be Trunks.
All right. Trunks
Start
it is.
selling shirts.
Of pickle jars.
Yeah, that's my shtick.
Oh, yeah. Anime Fan 18.0 presents a Dragon Ball Z / Pokemon crossover humor fic ... Hosted on Vegeta vs. Pikachu! Disclaimer, I don't own Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, or any other character from either series. I just decided to put them together for the sake of being funny. Author's note, which is different from the disclaimer. Okay, I have had this idea in my head for a while, and my muse decided to give me a big bite on the ear. Blasted muse! It seems to me that DBZ fans don't like Pikachu.
What?
Just go.
What?
Just go to so I decided that I should write a fic to see what would happen if Vegeta and Pikachu went at it in joy.
Went at it. Yes.
What at it?
It's gonna be one of those fan fictions.
Oh no!
Vegeta versus Pikachu's penis.
Oh.
Oh, Pikachu-sama.
Pikachu.
Scene 1.
Okay. Oh, this is great!
Trunks shouted. He had coaxed his dad into taking him to the amusement park and was currently having the time of his life on the roller coaster. Vegeta was not. All I could think about how he refused to throw up.
Does this thing stop?
Vegeta, a very, sore-throated Vegeta asked.
I need a Lousinger. Help. It is driving me crazy.
After he said this, the coaster made a sharp turn to the right, not the left.
Ah! The heck with this.
Vegeta turned... Vegeta then turned SSJ2 and blew up the coaster. Thank the Lord, no one else was on the roller coaster. I'm really important. Trunks screamed, maybe a little scared.
I was only a little scared.
Dad, did you just have to blow up the roller coaster?
Maybe.
So out of character for him, I love it.
Cheeky.
Vegeta replied, a mischievous grin on his face. After saying this, the both landed on the ground. After, of course, floating in the air.
Oh, of course.
Makes sense.
And Vegeta turned back to normal.
Echo.
Let's go. I've waited enough time here.
Next time, we're going on the Ferris wheel.
Trunks grumbled to himself.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, they go on the Ferris wheel.
Wasn't that fun, Dad?
Trunks asked. No, they were in the air flying back home, of course. After Trunks had convinced Vegeta to buy him ice cream.
Which part?
Vegeta asked sarcastically. That's very sarcastic.
The part where I was about to vomit, or the part where I was bored out of my wits by those annoying goofballs in costumes? Then again, I did get to wail on one.
He says whale, like the sea creature whale.
I did get to wail. And so...
I just see Vegeta flopping around making those noises on a guy, like...
My name's Vegeta, and I'm a whale.
You're the greatest of all whales.
Free Vegeta!
I'm the principal. Oh no, they already did.
Flashback. Vegeta was walking through the park with Trunks pointing at every ride possible. Why?
I was on the Heart Pounder. No, I want to ride the Vortex Maximus. No, wait!
At this point, a guy in a Pikachu costume came up to him.
It was me.
Pika.
The suited man asked, unconvincing. That was way too convincing. Unconvincingly, it was a homemade costume that the person wanted to wear for some reason. Who knows?
True costumes at an amusement park.
He's a furry!
Yeah.
Even though the park had no traces of Pokemon. Vegeta said. That's what he says. He absolutely hated that thing. Ever since Trunks started watching that show, it was all he talked about.
Cool!
Trunks exclaimed.
You make that?
Stay back, Trunks.
Vegeta said.
He has dork cooties.
That's something Vegeta would say.
Well, alright.
The man took offense to this, therefore, he leaned into Vegeta's ear.
He was very skinny. He could fit himself in the entire
Hey, look, pal.
The man whispered.
I'm trying to entertain the kid.
Whisper. You have to whisper it.
Try to entertain the
Kid.
Maybe he's whispering. He's just really loud. Normally.
Do you work at this park? No.
Batman Vegeta.
Did I ask you to do anything?
Well, no.
So don't you think you should buzz off?
After he said this, Vegeta gave him the scariest scowl. This absolutely terrified the man.
Holy shit!
Let me answer for you.
Well, like Vegeta jumped back, but he put his hand in palm up, and then he shouted,
Big Bang Attack!
BAM!
Oh,
The
shit,
energy-
I killed him! Oh, run! Trunks, let's get out of here!
It's not happening.
We're gonna have to make a new life now.
We will live in the trees! We will
Daddy,
become
where are
nature! Don't, son, it's okay! Everything will be fine.
The thing they got really proud of.
Oh, Bulma? Okay,
note
I'm
to
gonna
talent.
tell you some serious shit. You need to not react because I know Goku's there.
What am I listening
I need you to
to?
torch the house, kill the kid.
No, if I'm up in the trees.
This is not scripted for those of you playing the home version. This is not.
Versus nature. He lives in the trees and become one with nature.
The energy ball made a direct hit and sent the Pokemon wannabe packing. Vegeta smirked, satisfied, and flashback.
Yeah, real funny.
Trunks replied, also recalling the event, though not enjoying the incident as much as his father did.
Did you really have to do that?
It's not. The quotes haven't ended, so as far as I'm concerned, this is still your line.
What? No!
No, this is still your line. Vegeta smacked! And this is all the answer Trunks needed!
Means I'm kind of doing the whole freaking
So,
thing!
yeah. No, it would. Well, suddenly a worm. Oh my god! Suddenly a wormhole opened up above them. Sensing it, both father and son stopped to stare.
As you do.
What?
They both yelled. They both yelled. Suddenly, a tiny yellow furry animal.
Furry. Just a furry.
Just a tiny yellow
say
furry fell out. Bam! I feel like Emerald Lagasse. Bam!
Yow!
Vegeta said, caught way off guard. He then watched the thing fall to Earth.
I'll get it!
Trunks shouted, zooming down to catch the thing.
Hey!
the thing.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Vegeta shouted.
Guess I better follow him.
With that, he followed his son down to Earth.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, they follow him down.
And we brought in. Oh, my phone.
Cool.
All right. Wow. Who?
Wow,
Oh,
cool.
all right. Sorry. Yeah, hold on. Johnny sent me a GIF, and I want to see it. Oh,
No, distraction.
No.
it's funny. Okay. Trunks exclaimed. Vegeta, however, was not pleased. The furry object that had hit him in the head was a Pikachu.
Hey, Dad, do you see it?
Yeah.
I see it. Vegeta grumbled. First, that wacko at the amusement park. Now this, a big, fat, ugly, smelly, weak, good-for-nothing Pikachu. I don't like them. I'm the announcer.
Pika. Where am I?
No, Gabby, you be his translation. Like,
No.
okay, Cyberpunk.
Where am I?
Pikachu had suddenly awakened.
Pika.
Who's that ugly, pointy-headed freak?
Pikachu was staring at Vegeta.
What are you looking at, you ugly little rat?
Pika.
What?
I think I want Sean to do the subtext, but as like one of those professional voiceovers when like someone, you know, you hear someone speaking in a foreign language and then like, well, I believe that. Pikachu screeched, baring his fangs. Hey, it may be little, but it wasn't going to take that from some obnoxious person.
Pikachu!
I don't know the translation for this line.
Pikachu fired off a thunderbolt attack at Vegeta, and let's just say that Vegeta was a little shocked. Oh shit!
XD.
There are two XDs there.
XD.
Vegeta, I don't know. I want to say yelled, but that was not sparks coming off his body. What?
Why, you little best!
Dad,
Trunks yelled.
you know what Mom says about swearing.
Oh, that's crap. Everybody knows Bulma's got a worse mouth than he does.
This is what's called depression. Do I honestly give a care?
Give a care.
Do I honestly give a care?
Vegeta, totally in character, asked.
Rhetorical question. This little pipsqueak ain't gonna get the best of me.
Pikachu just stuck out his tungy.
Pika, choo.
You don't have the guts, Thumbelina.
Pikachu retorted, a little sly sounding at the end of his sentence. Oh wait, type. Let's go back. I want Pika, choo, and the choo to sound sly. Go ahead.
Chew, Pika, choo.
There it is.
Oh my.
Vegeta had a guess at what the rodent said.
What was that? I'm going to obliterate you!
Pikachu yawned. Crash!
Does a thing.
Does a thing! He did it. He won the internet, guys.
Thank you. I'll sign autographs later.
Vegeta fell over anime style. Wait, no, it really says it. Vegeta fell over anime style. Pikachu and
Anime.
Trunks laughed. Vegeta Chew. Vegeta.
Yeah. That does it.
Vegeta yelled at no one, just someone.
Someone over there.
That does it. You over there, give me a sandwich. You, that guy. You, no, not you. The other. You. Yeah. Big Bang Attack.
Again, for the second time that, like, the announcers had enough. Like, again, for the second time that day, Vegeta fired his ultra powerful energy. This time at a real Pikachu.
Oh, I've killed again! I can't go back to jail again, no?
I can't take the guy at your house and torch that one too.
Oh, I'm like, come on in now. Oh, right. A colossal explosion took place, and Pikachu went sky high. Pikachu shouted as he went sailing
across the land.
Then he landed with a thud. Little swirls in his eyes. You know, like anime.
I like watching anime.
Then quickly he got back on his fet.
Pika.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Pikachu angrily said.
I can sense the anger.
What's the matter? Run out of juice?
Vegeta taunted. Then Pikachu, in no more than 1/5 of a second, and we're timing this, went from a distance of 7 yards to right in Vegeta's gut, which was, I guess, less or more than 7 yards.
Alright.
Cool!
Trunks shouted.
A quick attack! This is sweet!
Hey! Whose side are you on?
Vegeta yelled. Before Trunks could answer, Vegeta added.
And you better consider which side might never take you back to the amusement park.
That decided it. Trunks was shutting up.
Shutting up.
That's what I thought. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
Porkachu, who was still on Vegeta trying to push him down, received a crippling blow from Vegeta's best friend. But no, I know it says Mr. Fist, but let's think.
Yamcha.
Who is Yamcha? Yes, Yamcha. Swoosh! Swoosh! Pikachu had suddenly become about as fast as a rocket. About, not quite, but rather slow for him, nonetheless. But it's like getting off topic. Nonetheless, that punch hurt. Who worse than any ground type attack? That's for certain. Yeah.
References.
As Pikachu got back on his feet, Vegeta came rushing in so fast that once he got close enough, he disappeared. Why would you do that? Is that like a theory? If you get close enough to something, you disappear? I don't know.
I'm actually near. Was it farsighted? I can't see anything close up. Shit.
That's science.
Pika.
Shit.
That's not what it says. That's not Pikachu.
Actually, it kind of does in the explicit version. That's the translation of the translation.
What the crap did you do?
Pikachu said. Then, as quickly as he disappeared, he reappeared to give Pikachu a powerful uppercut. Up, down, left, right, A, B, and up he went. When in another show of speed, Vegeta, I thought they were going to just cut to another show, like I did Sailor Moon. In another show of speed, Vegeta flew into the sky high enough to slam Pikachu down into the dirt. Bam! It's still me, fucking Christ. Bam! A crater about a mile long and deep appeared. Vegeta landed right on the edge of the crater, facing the opposite way. Big mistake, Vegeta! Big mistake, Vegeta!
Shut up! I know what I'm doing. Ha! Did you see that, Trunks? I have defeated the little weakling, for I am the strongest.
Pikachu, who was back on his feet, spotted him and decided to sneak up on him. Like, I just see Pikachu, like, cartoon sneaking, like, I gotcha.
Like Elmer Fudd on freaking
yeah.
funny.
I'm gonna get you.
Dad.
Trunks said.
Not now.
Vegeta insisted.
I'm monologuing.
In a moment.
Oh well.
Trunks thought.
I am the greatest.
Vegeta continued.
You're a loony.
Pikachu was closer now.
You're a loony. I'm the most powerful being in the universe.
Pikachu was now right under him.
Oh, what's
And
he
I'm-
gonna do under there?
I don't know.
Get a little deeper.
He wants to get a good view.
He wants to get a nap and a poo.
Nap and a poop.
A nap?
A
Pika.
peekapoo.
He wants a Nappa and a poo.
Oh.
Much more handsome than that Pikachu.
He's
Pikachu
jealous.
the standard for handsomeness now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Brad Pitt, fuck off, Pikachu. Forever.
Yeah.
At that moment, the very handsome Pikachu jumped up and bit Vegeta in the butt. For a moment, Vegeta just stood there. I guess he was like into it. Then, as his face turned blue, a sweat drop appeared. Just one. I know it's supposed to be an anime sweat drop, but if you really think about this, just one. Finally, he screamed in a loud and most unmanly manner. Go ahead, Dave.
Ow.
Tiny Tim, everyone.
Like Pegasus, that was way too manly.
I swear the man. I swear the man jumped 90 feet high without using his flying ability. Oh, schmunk wood.
Pikachu? Pika!
Guess what? Cute kicks
Cute.
butt.
Cute.
Bites in this case.
Then, after Vegeta returned to Earth, his tail started to glow. Then, Pikachu rushed up to give Vegeta a whooping iron tail attack. Right where no man or Saiyan wants to receive an attack. They're talking about the penis.
I was
Now,
gonna say the nose.
the nose. Now,
Penis.
Now, with Vegeta's one sweat drop doubling in size, he attempted to suppress the girly scream. Pikachu then, when Vegeta looked like he was going to explode, released the thunderbolt upon him.
Yeah.
Vegeta screeched in a very girly voice, getting the full treatment. Oh my god. Oh.
I
Oh,
don't
he's getting
appreciate
full
this.
surface.
Then when Pikachu stopped, it started at Vegeta for a second, then
Hot.
all ran of laughter. Go ahead, Pikachu.
What, you read the rest of it?
Yeah.
Alright. Pika.
What?
Pikachu laughed.
Man.
Pikachu laughed.
What?
Vegeta asked.
What is so darn funny?
Your hair is on.
TV. Trunks was trying his best not to bust out laughing himself. Not out laughing himself.
Is what?
Vegeta asked, a red vein floating by his head. Oh,
By
Jesus
his head. It's just like outside.
Can you not write an anime, please? Oh my god.
It's on fire.
Trunks cooled it. Trunks couldn't hold it anymore. He came immediately, and he busted into laughter.
Well,
Yeah, that's
Fire's erotic.
Uh-oh.
Vegeta's
his
sweat
fetish.
drop. Vegeta's sweat drop returned. Suddenly, he smelled the
The
smoke
sweat
and
drop
went.
put his hair out,
That's what I was
and then
gonna
everything
say.
was fine.
It's a pretty big sweat drop. I could probably handle it.
Suddenly, he smelled the smoke and went. Then, after running back and forth for a minute or so, he rolled on the ground to put it out. Good thing Saiyan hair was stronger than normal hair, or he would have been bald, like Trunks. His hair was smoldering, however.
Dad, give it a rest.
Trunks said.
I want to go home.
Fine, let's go home.
Vegeta agreed.
Pikachu.
Trunks insisted, interrupting the narrator. Vegeta glared at an evil glare, and his eyes narrowed horrifyingly.
please.
Trunks asked uneasy.
Oh, that quotation finally ended.
Yeah, it did. Trunks gave Vegeta his puppy eye stare.
Pika.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. Pikachu asked, also giving him puppy eye stare from, oh god.
What? After what that little rat has done? No way! I repeat, no way!
Vegeta defiantly didn't like that idea. The duo continued the stares until Vegeta said,
Fine! Maybe Bulma can find a way to send that rat back where he belongs and explain how he got here in the first place.
Yay!
Trunks shouted, grabbing Pikachu by the paws and doing a little dance.
Thanks, Dad.
But what kind of dance? A mariachi dance?
EDR.
A flamenco? Alright, come on,
There's
Vegeta.
an answer to the question.
Vegeta grunted.
Let's just go home.
With that, Trunks grabbed Pikachu by the stomach. Alright.
Because that's the best place to get a
And he gave Vegeta and he and Vegeta once again flew off. Author's note. Author note. Yay, my story is done. Please R&R. Also, if you want me to continue this, please tell me in your review. I know this is meant to be a one shot, but if you want more, well, I got it. Also, I know that bolds are the best reserved for titles. One of my reviewers for another story of mine drilled this into my head. But I couldn't think of a better or funnier way to further emphasize Vegeta's words. Flame me about that if you want, but don't say I don't have good reason. Anyway, please review, even if you're anonymous. And remember to tell me if you want me to continue this. Let's look at all the reviews. 0.
How many chapters does he have? 6.
Wait, we need to tell him to continue.
I guess he waited 2 days and was like, I can't do it. I gotta type Pikachu.
You guys,
what?
we also made a sequel.
I know. It's
God.
It's not as good.
Oh.
We
All
are
right.
fanfic connoisseurs. The original is the best.
Yes.
I felt that the original was far better than the sequels.
And with that, we will end this whachow. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to end it in 5 seconds, so if you scream and holler all you want, that'll be fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.